The market data is in. Who wins today? Is it buyers? Is it sellers? Can it be both? Is that possible? Stay tuned. I'll be right back. I'll tell you more. I've got more to share. Hey everyone, welcome back. My name is Mike Renick. I am your local knowledge broker for Sarasota and Manatee counties. Welcome to another episode of Inside the Deal through Michael's eyes. This is where I dig deeper. It isn't just about superficially going over stuff like this. It's about going deeper into it so we understand exactly what's happening here. So let's do this. Let's jump into the numbers. I find the right button here. It should be that one. That's what I'm looking for. So this is what we call the February data, even though it's good through January 31st. Just a couple of days ago. So let's go deeper here. So before we begin, let me share this. Why do I study the market? You know, most agents, they kind of know what's happening. Good agents, they understand what's happening. But the great agents, the agents you want working for you, they can explain what's happening and they use it to develop a plan so that whether it's a buyer or seller's market, no matter what side of the equation you're on, you'll use that to win. Let's look at the overall year to year. You see a lot of up arrows. You see one that's down on price. If you're a buyer, that's good. If you're a seller, maybe not so good. But this doesn't tell the whole story. We've got to dig deeper in this thing. So let's go into this thing. First of all, look at the overall activity in the market. What's available, what's selling, and what's pending. Over the last 12 months, inventory levels have increased significantly, with listings for sale up 27.8% year over year and 18.3% from just last month. This tells us that buyers now have a larger selection, which shift market dynamics. Sold listings, on the other hand, saw a 7.4% increase from last year, but dropped 18.2% from last month. That's a notable slowdown in closed transactions month over month. However, pending listings, properties under contract but not yet closed, jumped by 36.2% compared to December and 6.5% year over year. What does all this mean? It's definitely a mixed market. More properties are hitting the market, but buyers are being selective. Despite the drop in closed sales, the increase in pending contracts suggests that buyer confidence is picking up. Lots of activity, lots of information going on here. Let's take a look at price. Everyone asks about price. When it comes to pricing, the best way to compare period over period is to take an apples and apples approach, and that's to look at price per square foot. This month, the average sold price per square foot was $338, down 1.5% from last month and 5.8% from this time last year. Looking at the trend over the last 6 months, though, pricing, even though it's kind of been jagged a little bit, it kind of remains neutral when you average it out, meaning there's no strong upward or downward momentum. It's changing. However, recent trends show a slight softening in values. Buyers are gaining more negotiating power, and sellers need to be strategic when pricing their homes. Let's continue to go farther on this thing. Days on the market. Now let's talk about how long it's taking homes to sell. The average days on the market for January was 82 days, almost 3 months, up 24.2% from last year and up slightly 1.2% from last month. Over the past year, we've seen homes staying on the market longer, which is another indicator of a buyer's market. The recent trend, however, suggests that the pace may be stabilizing. Sellers need to be patient and buyers have a bit more time to make informed decisions. Let's continue to go and dig deeper into this thing. Let's look at months of inventory. It's one of the biggest indicators of whether we're in a buyer or a seller's market. A higher number means more homes are available relative to the number of sales. For January, the months of inventory based on closed sales rose to 7.8 months, up 19.9% from last year and a massive 44.6% from last month. This confirms that we're in a strong buyer's market. When we take a look at this thing, there's so much information here, so much mixed information. None of that means anything, if I could be so bold and so blunt. What does mean something is your broker's plan. How is he or she going to leverage this information, leverage it to make a difference for you? So let's take a look at this. When we get into the, let's talk about our plan for sellers. Sellers, we have to be real here. The market is not what it was a year ago. As I said, inventory is up almost 28% year over year and a little over 18% from last month. There's more competition out there. Days on the market are increasing. Price per square foot has dropped, but that doesn't mean you have to settle for less. It means you need a broker with a real plan. At Team Renick, we sell smarter, faster, and for more money, even in a challenging market. Let me tell you how we do that. Strategic price positioning, no guesswork, just data. What most agents do, they pick a price, they cross their fingers, and they hope for the best. What we do is we analyze not just past sales, but also the pending contracts. Again, up over 36% from last month. Why? Pending sales, they show where the market is now, not where it was 90 days ago. That's what sold sales show. So we price at the sweet spot that attracts offers quickly before buyers begin to negotiate downwards. What I call the invisible seller method. Sell even before you list. How do we beat the competition? We don't just list your home. We market it before it hits the MLS. I have over 150,000 active people in my database that have voluntarily given me their contact information and the kind of home that they're looking for. We leverage this database. We also leverage off-market channels to create demand before the listing is public. When buyers feel like they're getting first access, they move fast, and that means less time on the market for you. Most agents can't make that claim honestly in terms of having that kind of pre-work ready to go the minute we start talking about this. High impact marketing. Our goal is to outshine every other listing. What do most agents do? They list on the MLS and they hope for showings. What do? We create a multi-channel marketing blitz. It includes cinematic video tours to captivate buyers, targeted social media ads reaching buyers relocating to Florida. Let me stop for a second. I know how I have the ability to target in social media folks that have visited this area that don't live here. Most agents don't know how to do that. In a second home market, that's an important aspect. So we not only market to everyone locally, we market to these folks that visited that have now left that may be interested. We also personally reach out to top agents with high net worth clients. It's about doing the right things to get your property sold. Negotiation power plays. Most agents, what do? They focus only on price. We negotiate more than just price. We focus on the terms that put money in your pocket, shorter contingencies, post-closing occupancy, strategic timing to avoid double mortgage payments. All the above go into the final mix. Seller profit maximizer. Most agents, they stop at the sale. We don't. We can help you get the most money by guiding you through capital gain strategies, by connecting you with the right financial folks, bridge financing options if you need to buy before selling by connecting you with the right mortgage brokers, pre-listing home improvements that deliver a high return. We can tell you what to fix up and what to skip. We can bring in the right contractors, the experts. Bottom line, if you're selling in this market, the market is what it is, but you need a broker who thinks ahead. At Team Renick, we design the deal before the deal even happens. So when the right buyer comes along, you're ready to win. Give me a call. My cell is 941-400-8735. Buyers is just one side. Let's not forget, sellers are just one side. Let's not forget about the buyers. Every deal takes both sides. Buyers, the numbers don't lie. This is your market. Inventory is up. Days on the market are increasing, and price per square foot are softening. But that doesn't mean that every home is a deal. Winning buyers aren't just looking for discounts. They're looking for leverage. And that's exactly what we help you find. What I call the undercurrent approach, finding hidden deals. What most buyers do, they scroll through Zillow and they call random agents. What we do, we tap into our off-market seller network, homes that aren't even listed yet that may have motivated owners. Why does this work? Sellers aren't facing MLS competition, meaning we can negotiate better pricing and terms before other buyers see the home. What are the negotiation tactics that win in this market? Most buyers think negotiating means just getting a better price. That's only part of it. What we go after also are seller-paid closing costs, reduce your upfront expenses, buy down negotiations, lock in a lower mortgage rate for thousands in long-term savings. Inspection leverage. With homes sitting longer, sellers are more likely to agree to repairs or credits that save you cash. Precision timing, beating other buyers to the best homes. Pending sales are up 36.2% from last month. The best deals are getting scooped up, and they're getting scooped up fast. How do we beat the rush? Instant alert for properties that match your criteria. We see them the moment they hit MLS. Flexible scheduling for same-day showings, because waiting 24 hours can mean losing a deal. Pre-approved buyer status. This makes your offer as strong as a cash offer in the seller's eye. I've done a podcast with my chosen mortgage broker. It talks about how to get you fully approved before we even start this process. If you're competing against a cash offer, that is key. Future-proofing your investment. Buying in 2025 isn't just about the best deal today. It's about what you think your home will be worth in 2027, 2030, and beyond. We help you think long-term by identifying neighborhoods where inventory is peaking now, but will stabilize later, perfect for buying at a discount. Areas where rental demand is rising, meaning your home can still be future income producing asset, and homes with easy value add-on potential, so you can build equity faster than the market. Bottom line, in a shifting market, buyers who think ahead win big. With us at Team Renick, you get a partner who's willing to think 2 steps ahead. If you're serious about buying and buying smart, give me a call, 941-400-8735. So what I've done here is I've gone through the data. I've talked about our plan, so today isn't just a market update. It's the beginning of our playbook for success. Whether you're buying or selling, the difference between a good deal and a great deal is the strategy and that 4-letter word I like to use, the work behind it. At Team Renick, strategy and work is what we do and we do best. Again, if you're ready to move forward with confidence and win, whether you're a buyer or a seller in this market, give me a call. Let's start. This is the beginning of a conversation. Let's not put a period here. Let's continue the conversation. My direct cell is 941-400-8735. I look forward to continuing this conversation with you.